Okay. Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Sol Speaks viewer Q&A session. I'm just going to hang out here until people come here, so yeah, I will wait. Hello, little strings. Ooh. How you guys doing tonight? Hey, what's up? I apologize if I seem a little bit tired. I was working my ass off all day on this week's episode, and I had to just cancel the render because it was taking too long. So now I have to start rendering it again after this is done. Cool. Cuckoo. Just put this down a bit. There we go. By the way, there's no music this time. I know that makes it a little bit more boring, but unfortunately I can't keep getting saddled with copyright claims. I don't want to risk, getting my channel taken down, so unfortunately there is going to be silence from now on, other than my talking. I might find a way around that eventually, but sorry. Till I think of a way to get around that, that's the way it's gonna be. Hello. Kumo's been chilling in my room, helping me work all day by just being fuzzy and sweet. Spooky, scary skeletons. You trademarked silence? Oh, fuck. I could use Creative Commons music, but not when I'm streaming. It just sounds lame. I don't know. I'd rather have dead silence than, you know, shitty license-free music. So I'm just waiting here for something to happen. Come on, it's okay. How did I get into Danny Phantom? I don't know. A few years ago, I was just bored and looking for something to watch. So I remember watching Danny Phantom after school, but I never really got into it. I thought it was kind of I thought it was like a shittier version of Fairly Odd Parents at the time. But then I started watching cartoons like a connoisseur, and I really enjoyed it for the most part. Um, Nabibble, one. Same as Dipper. He's got one chest hair. Hello. Hmm? You don't want me to talk? Okay, fine. I said one. Hello, Leonardo De Leone. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Yeah, I don't know if you should feed cats broccoli. I don't know if it's bad for them or not. Mm. Hello. Oh man, my ass is sore right now. I'm sitting on my ass all day. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I mean, cats like to eat stuff that's not good for them all the time. Like, Kumo likes to eat honey shreddies and mini wheats, and Hanabi likes to eat soap. But none of those are good for any of them. I'm glad you're excited for tomorrow's review, because it's a big one. It's my 50th review, so it's a viewer requested episode, and not only that, but it's so intensive that it's taken 2.5 hours to render on my pretty damn heavy-duty computer, so yeah, that's saying something. Usually most episodes take about, I don't know, 20 minutes to render. This is 2.5 hours it's taking to render. It's not super long, but it's just very intensive on my CPU and my graphics card. Anyway, have I played any of the Sly Cooper games? No, I probably should though. I might enjoy them. I think 3 I'd probably enjoy the most, but I don't know. I've never played it. Oh yeah, the Sol Squad. I remember that from the Twitch days. Sol Squad. I was Sol Ranger Black. Yeah, I remember that. Um, yeah, that was funny. I like that. Just for posterity's sake, I really do not like Big Bang Theory. I think it's basically, to me, it's like nerd blackface, kinda, and I don't like that. It's very. Oh man, my ass. I need a comfier cushion for this chair on long sitting on ass days. Mm. Scooby-Doo. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. While you guys are thinking of things to say, oh, there we go. Have I watched Moral Oral? Yeah, I used to watch it on Teletoon at night some years back, but I was never really into it. I can definitely tell you that a review of Moral Oral is coming sooner than you think, because I do want to do that one. Am I a brunette right now? My natural hair color is very, very dark blonde, so basically brown. I have my hair tied back because I just had a shower, so you can only see the parts that aren't bleached. So, in essence, yes, my hair is brown right now. What time is it there? 9:37 p.m. Hello, Coco Blitz, aka Christopher. I know y'all. Yeah, that's basically the motto of my life. I couldn't sleep last night because there was a windstorm in my area. It blew down a ton of trees and shit, and it was like 90 km/h winds. It's fucking insane. I didn't know they were making cartoons in the early 200s. Have I watched Seraph of the End? Awari no Seraph? No, but I think it was suggested to me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's on my list. Jesus. I don't know, Nibibble, who would win in a fight between those guys. I'm just gonna say the prerequisite Hulk, because he's the fucking Hulk. I know, you're just kidding. Actually, right now I think that cartoons are in a golden age at the moment. The only problem is they keep ending all the time now because American cartoons are allowed to have linear stories now, which means that they're not lasting as long. So it's like, I'm pretty sure Steven Universe is gonna end after the second season too. So, yeah, Gravity Falls is gone. Wander Over Yonder's going, which is terrible. Steven Universe is probably gonna go too pretty soon after the second season's done. And yeah, I wonder how far Rick and Morty is gonna get. Star versus the Forces of Evil, I know, has a third season. But you know, who knows if it'll go past that. But yeah, we'll see. Have I read the Kingdom Hearts manga? Yeah, I actually have all of them back there. The Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, 5, 8 over 2 days, Chain of Memory manga. I have them all. I don't know, I don't have any feelings on Teen Titans Go. Everyone keeps wanting me to review Teen Titans Go and basically just validate that it's a piece of shit. But if you already know it's a piece of shit, what's the point? I don't have any nostalgia for the original Teen Titans, so If it's shit, but it won't be shit to me for the same reasons it's shit to you, probably. What? What's with the baby with the gas mask? Back there? Oh, I used to work at a Halloween store back in 2012, and I was the set designer. I was originally the cashier, but I was the only one who was good at designing sets, so I switched jobs like 2 weeks into the job. And yeah, I had spent hours of the day just designing sets, and I was able to take home two gifts at the end of the work year. It was a seasonal job. So I took home that baby that I did. I put a gas mask over it, I put nails on its legs, and poured blood all over it because I'm fucked. And also that zombie back there whose name is Virgil. That was my other gift that I got. He was originally 150 bucks, but I got him for 25. So, yeah. Oh, and also that guy hanging from his tongue up there. You can't really see it there. Hanging from the roof. Yeah, I had to buy him. But those are all three from where I used to work. Uh, Originally, Teen Titans Go was going to be my April Fool's Day video, but my schedule is so crammed at the moment that I can't justify shoving a 90 something episode series. Just keep in mind, most of the series reviews that you're going to be seeing for the next little bit are probably going to be shorter episode lengths. As in, like, probably not any ones that have like over 100 episodes or anything, because I just can't. I can't do it right now. My schedule's too crammed to do anything longer than shorter series. Well, Coco Blitz, the thing about that is, if it disrespects its fan base, has the fan base done anything to deserve respect? Like, I don't know. I never watched Teen Titans, so I don't know. Why do I like seagulls, little strings? Because they're cool? I don't know. They're just seagulls. Seagulls are seagulls. I like them. I like owls more than I like seagulls. I guess it's more just because seagulls, they're supposed to be near the sea, obviously, and I guess they just herald the arrival of the ocean, and I love the ocean. So, yeah. I should watch Teen Titans. Yeah, I've been told that a lot, but like I said, I don't have time for it right now. My schedule is very crammed at the moment. No, keep in mind, I already have my schedule figured out till halfway through July, so I'm not really switching it around that much. I don't do reviews one season at a time, Jason Dean, because that undermines it. Um, yeah, that undermines it. I'd like to do a big bulk of everything because I never want to be the person who makes a claim that is like, oh, it gets solved in season 2 or some shit like that. I just don't ever want to be in that position. So, yeah. Hello, Sammy Craft XO. Have I watched Zootopia, Starchild? No, I'm actually going to see it on Saturday. So, and a non 3D theater for once, because I hate 3D so goddamn much. I should watch all of One Piece? Yeah, if you ever want me to make another episode again in the history of ever. Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. Yeah, but keep in mind that within limits, I like lowbrow humor. I mean, even if it has to be funny to me, but I like Family Guy to a certain extent. I love Drawn Together, Robot Chicken. I love. Just because I have an elitist part of my brain doesn't mean that I can't enjoy lowbrow humor. I've already done a review of Over the Garden Wall, Leonardo. It was my third review. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take your word on that, because, like I said, I've never seen either show. So, yeah. Which cartoon do I think would make a good video game? Generator Rex would make a good video game if they ever made one. Even though I hate to admit it, Megas XLR would probably make a good game, too. No, there are already a bunch of Danny Phantom games. Yeah, I'd say those two, Megas XLR and Generator X would be good. Shit, there was like a metric fuck ton of Ben 10 games. Why was there never a Generator X game? Or I think there was actually on the DS or something, but I can't remember. Um, yeah, but Megas XLR is lowbrow in that it appeals to, you know, like a macho, gear-headed jock demographic, and I see the appeal in it. I personally don't really care for it, but I see the appeal. But Teen Titans Go apparently is just shit, from what I've heard. So, yeah, you guys have kind of forced me to not do a review on it, in that if I actually say it's good, you'll crucify me, but if I say it's bad, it's like, oh, well, what did you expect? Um, what video games would make a good animated show? Fucking Professor Layton! Make a. I know there was already an animated movie about Professor Layton that I'm gonna be doing a review on eventually, but make an anime series about Professor Layton. You're already making one about Phoenix Wright. And Professor Layton is the more interesting character, so make a. I love Professor Layton, and he deserves an anime series or another movie or something. They can't just leave him. He's sad. He needs more games to be cutesy on the outside, but depressing and soul crushing on the inside. Oh yeah, the Gravity Falls game was awful. I still have it, and I don't even know why. I should probably just burn it. That is, out of the official stuff that came out for Gravity Falls, that is by far the worst thing. It was just so fucking lazy. Charles, that'd be neat, I guess, but I think it would work better in sort of a Mononoke anime structure, in that, you know, they go in like 2 to 3 part episodes where you gradually piece together the mystery over you know, clues revealed by the people and shit. Mononoke is an anime I'm going to be reviewing eventually too, this sometime this year. Um but yeah, I can picture a Professor Layton anime working in that way, where each episode has like 2 to 3 episode arcs, and yeah, it doesn't get bogged down in its own shit, but it's still genuinely entertaining with an awesome protagonist. That, I think that's one reason why I like Mononoke so much, is I could see it working as a Professor Layton anime. Um, Professor Layton's great. It's not for everyone though. I'm gonna be the first one to admit that I don't play it for the gameplay, because some of the puzzles are ludicrous and you have to be like smart in every single thing to figure it out, especially math for the earlier games. So yes, I play Professor Layton games with a walkthrough because I'm in it for the story, not the puzzles, because the characters are all great and the scenarios are so cutesy and simple on the outside, and yet they're always so soul-crushingly depressing on the inside, and that's what I love about them. Especially fucking Unwound Future. Holy shit, is that game depressing. Yeah, Oh, but that's the thing, Coco Blitz, is Professor Layton's not owned by Nintendo, they're owned by Level 5. And if anyone were to make an anime series of it, it would have to be Toho, because Toho made the movie adaptation of, what's called Reiten Kyoju to, no, Ein no, Ein to Utahime. I can't pronounce that properly. Reiten Kyoju to Ein no Utahime, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, they did that, so they would probably do the anime series as well. Nabibble, that would piss me off. That would piss me off if Professor Layton was a slice of life. It needs to be. It would need to be an anime series like Mononoke is. That that I think that would work. Yes, I know there is a Yokai Watch anime. It's currently more popular than like Oxygen in Japan right now. You know what would be a really good franchise for Nintendo to make into an anime? Metroid. Holy shit. I mean, they already had Samus be a spoken protagonist in that horrible abomination Other M. So having her be a spoken protagonist in a series would not be that weird anymore. I don't think a Legend of Zelda anime would work because we've seen the way turns out when it's animated, and that's bad. But yeah, Metroid I think would work really well as an anime because it's something that couldn't be animated in North America. It would be too serious. But yeah, like sort of kind of like a Ghost in the Shell sort of thing, but with Metroid story. I think that would work really well, actually. Uh, what's my favorite anime? It's Mononoke, the one I was just talking about. And I I don't know how many times I'm gonna have to say this, but not Princess Mononoke, the 11 episode anime series called Mononoke. Shinobi, I'm not talking about the CDI games. I'm talking about the Legend of Zelda cartoon. Um, the new Looney Tunes show, I've had it downloaded for a long time, and I've heard that it's actually some people like Looney Tunes purists don't like it, but apparently it's supposed to be pretty funny. So I don't know. I probably will watch it one day. I'd like to do a review of it someday, but I can't find the second season for the life of me. So maybe I won't be able to. Because like I said, I don't do it season by season. I do it all in one big package. Then if there's a new season, I'll do a follow up on it later. One sec, I just need some water. Ew, come on, you little monkey. Oh yeah. Sorry about that. Oh man. That's okay. I like weird humor, as long as it makes me laugh. I mean, technically Gravity Falls and Rick and Morty have really weird humor, but it makes me laugh. What do I think of Reddit, Starchild? I don't pay any attention to Reddit at all. It can go be as shit as it wants, and I'll just leave it alone, because I don't need it, and I don't want it, and I don't care. The idea that the new Looney Tunes cartoon could have more plot and still be entertaining is good because the Looney Tunes are just sort of blanket characters. They can inhabit any universe they want, and if purists have a problem with that, well, then they can go watch the old cartoons instead and just pretend the new series doesn't exist instead of getting all crotchety about it. I don't know. That sounds kind of funny to me. Bugs Bunny and Daffy Duck being roommates? I could see that being really funny. Uh, okay, well, no, I haven't seen something that came out 2 days ago. Yeah, I could see that your name changed. Xavier Renegade Angel? Why does that sound familiar? That sounds familiar. One second again. Sorry. He just needs a good scritch. Yeah, it does sound sort of familiar. I've never seen Clannad or a Clannad After Story. Apparently they're supposed to be really sad or something, but yeah, I've never seen them. It's been on my list for a while though. Starchild, yeah, I do accept fan mail. I actually have my own PO box actually, which hasn't been used yet, but that's okay. Guys don't have to send me anything if you don't want to, but if you have something to say, you can always comment on my videos or send me a message on Twitch or Facebook or whatever. Mm-hmm. What? I do want to hear a joke, Caleb. Let's hear a joke. No. Okay, that's good to know. I don't know if I'll ever watch it. I don't really find the character designs all that appealing from what I've seen, but you know, it's hard to say without actually watching them in motion. This house is too old to have a mech lab under it. If anything, it has a meth lab under it. Would you stop being so scritchy? It's your birthday? I guess I can do that. If okay, Kumo, he would have the voice of Morgan Freeman, and Hanabi would have the voice of probably like I don't know, like Jennifer Saunders or something. Okay, Pixel Carnage. How old are you turning today? Have I gotten any fan mail yet? No. Like I said, my P.O. box hasn't been used yet. So fucking use it. I spent money on it. I'm just kidding. You don't have to send me anything. But yeah, I haven't actually gotten anything to my P.O. box yet. 16. Oh, that had a bit of sandwich in it. Sorry, that was gross. Okay, well, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Pixel Carnage 1110. Happy birthday to you. Explosion. If I had access to my After Effects, I'd give you an explosion, but I don't, so sorry. That's as good as it's gonna get. Did you do anything special for your birthday? Oh boy. Yes, I have seen that bag of dicks thing. I think the funnier thing is sending someone you hate a envelope full of glitter thing. That was funny. Caleb, I think we have enough maple syrup here. I don't think you need to send any more. I think we're good on the maple syrup. Oh man, I don't want to scare you or anything like that, but 16 was like the worst fucking year of my life. Just being a person, you're just always so angry and upset, and you always feel so weird, and everyone treats you like shit, and you try to treat people like shit, but they just outdo you in the shittiness, and no one listens to you because you're still technically a kid, but everyone still expects you to act like an adult because you're a teenager now, or whatever. Seriously, 16 is an awful age. I'm so glad to not be 16 anymore. You can send whatever you want to P.O. Box. I'd appreciate anything you send. That's why I did it, so you guys could send me whatever you want. Jeez, my ass is so sore, I just can't stay seated right now. Yeah. I only started actually becoming a happy person when I turned 17. So yeah, 16 was like the worst age you could possibly be. Yeah, if I receive something in my P.O. box, I'll definitely make something about it. The same reason it's illegal to push a human out of an airplane in Canada. Also, I have never seen a moose in my entire life, and I've lived in Canada my whole life. Got your own fucking cookie. This is mine. Bastard. I can't animate. The only thing I can animate is Source Filmmaker. And for those of you who actually care, yes, my Source Filmmaker animation is about 70% done at this point. I've had to put the production schedule on serious hiatus because of doing my show and everything, but it's coming along. I can't wait to show you guys it. I think you'll like it. Hey, Corelli Hunter. Welcome to the partif. Yep. During my 4-week hiatus after Christmas, I worked my fucking ass off in Sorts Filmmaker, and then when I got back to doing my show, I just had to stop, basically. So, yeah. I haven't got as far as I hoped I would, but, what's it called? I hope to be doing it more regularly from now on, and my channel is going to have Source Filmmaker animations be a part of it, so in the future, I don't want to get my channel too cluttered, but yes, there will be Source Filmmaker videos posted on this channel as well. Smear frames in Source Filmmaker well, I mean, there's a motion blur option, definitely, but smear frames? I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Okay. Have a good night, Charles. Oh, cool. Yeah. Like, I'm also going to enter the Saxy Awards as well this year for Source Filmmaker Animations. I got commissioned to write a script and write a scenario for a Saxy entry for extended. My animation's not the best, that's the thing, is I started learning from the ground up, but most people who just start, they only make, like, tiny little crappy animations. This thing is full length. It's already over 5 minutes long, which doesn't sound like much, but animating by yourself on your own schedule, it's over 5 minutes long. It's just about 6 minutes long. It's about 198 hours of work. But I've wanted to do Source Filmmaker animation since since 2012, basically, since I first heard of the Saxies, but I didn't know I could just learn it. I thought I had to have someone do it for me, but I just sat my ass down with a friend and learned it. So it's hard and it's tedious, but the good kind of tedious. I do play TF2 Leonardo. It's my favorite standalone game of all time. So, Kingdom Hearts, Legend of Zelda, stuff like that, that's all, part of a series. I know there's Team Fortress Classic. I don't consider that in the same league as TF2. Yep. Little Strings. Animation is hard. It is very hard, and it is ridiculously time consuming. So, yeah. Those comments I made in my expiration date mini Mondays, I can go kick my ass out the window because I was like, ew, why don't they make a TV show about this? And I'm like, and now that I know, it's like, oh my god, this is so hard and so time consuming. Of course they wouldn't make a TV show with this. They'd have to get a team of 100 people working like round the clock to make a TV show. Admittedly, it would be awesome, but yeah. Awesome. Wish I could get my pilot made. Or, any of the 3 pilot concepts I have. I started a Kickstarter to fund a pilot idea that I had, but it made $50 out of its $50,000 goal. I know. Well, I mean, all animation takes time, obviously. But yeah, they would have to hire a lot of people, and they'd have to be really good at Source Filmmaker. But that's what YouTube is for. So that's the area, just keep in mind, when you start it, it's not intuitive at all. The only way I was able to learn was to learn from someone who already knew how to use it. It'd be nice if Kingdom Hearts 3 had some fucking news for once in a while. And not news about worlds or something. News about story, about progression. Something. It's just... Mm. Caleb, did I know that the CEO of McDonald's makes 10K an hour? Well, now I do. He probably doesn't do a whole lot either. Well, no, that's not fair. I don't know how much workload a CEO does. I'm assuming it's a lot, though. Yeah, fuck Final Fantasy 15 for taking all the Kingdom Hearts 3 time and attention. It's like, by the point it's ready to come out, no one's gonna give a shit anymore. It's the same thing with Zelda Wii U. It's like, it was supposed to be a fucking Wii U exclusive, and now it's gonna be on the NX. And probably going to be, made for the NX. So if you get it for the Wii U, well, you're just a tosser. So, I bought a Wii U for no reason, basically. So, I'm pretty bitter at Nintendo right now. Very, very bitter, actually. Oh, whoops. Yeah, okay, alright, maybe CEOs don't do a lot of work, but I'm gonna give them the benefit of doubt and say that they probably had to do a lot of work to get to the CEO position, climbing ladders and all that shit. Why did I not like Dream Drop Distance? Why did I not like Dream Drop Distance? Now, I didn't hate it or anything. I liked the story parts, even though some of it's a little bit incomprehensible, even for Kingdom Hearts standards. Um, but just I don't I don't know. It's just it felt very token until like the last chapter where they actually got really into the story and everything, where it was like, oh fuck yeah. But Dream Drop Distance was it like so much of it felt so silly and stupid. Like I don't know. It just never sat right with me. I never found the combat all that engaging. The music I find wasn't even that impressive for a Kingdom Hearts game. A lot of it was just like read remixes of the currently existing songs. And the worlds just weren't that interesting. But I think I have it on my shit list because they made a fucking Hunchback of Notre Dame world, which is my favorite Disney movie of all time, and they shit all over it, basically. And I know if you're not a Kingdom Hearts fan, you're probably like, ooh, that's what they do all the time. But no, really, they just shit all over it. And it's just like, you had to do that to my favorite Disney movie of all time. Screw you guys. But yeah, story aspects of it I like. I hate the inclusion of the world ends with you characters, and keep in mind I own that game. I hated their inclusion. It was awful. Um, and yeah, I'd say the only part of the game that really stands up to my criticism is just the end of the game where it actually gets like really tightly story focused and actually becomes interesting. Um, would I say it's not as bad as RE Coded? No, no. As a game, as just an overall experience, Coded is the worst by several years. Like at least Dream Drop Distance has its moments. Coded just has no reason to exist at all. And I used to always say before the Kingdom Hearts 2.5 thing came out was that they shouldn't have made Coded a game. They should have just made it a 20-minute OVA or something, like Last Order Final Fantasy VII. But no, they made it a whole game and wasted everybody's time and money. And then what do? They make it into a movie later, and it's like, this is what they should have just done to begin with. Explain the plot of Kingdom Hearts all the games? I'll be talking till next July, so no. I'm sorry, I'm not going to be do that. Um, yeah, 358 over 2 days has terrible gameplay, but it's very strong in its storytelling, I think, for the most part. It's one of the most emotionally charged ones, definitely. But I still say the one that has the best storytelling is 2, with a close tie, it's very close to Birth by Sleep, though. Yes, Kingdom Hearts 2.8. It's like, come out with 3 already, please. I want to play 3. I don't care anymore. I don't want to play a remaster of a game that came out, um, 3 years ago? No, 4 years ago. It came out 4 years ago and they already remastered it. It's like, ugh. I know you're including some connecting story to Kingdom Hearts 3, but who cares? Release Kingdom Hearts 3 already, you fuck ass. Or at least give us some news about it. Something. Jeez, now I'm all. Kingdom Hearts 3 is actually the last story in the Sora Riku Xehanort saga kind of thing, but it's not the last Kingdom Hearts game ever. They would never let that IP sleep, ever. But yeah, I'm reaching my limit of patience here for Kingdom Hearts 3. When I heard 2.8, usually when I hear about a new Kingdom Hearts game coming out, there's always a little bit of like, alright, cool, something like that. But then when I heard 2.8, I was like, 2.8? 2.8? 2.8! It's like, I basically just exuded a nuclear explosion of pissed offedness. Well, the remasters aren't terrible or anything, it's just like, stop dragging your ass, stop delaying. Just do Kingdom Hearts 3. Oh, God. Alright, let's change the sub deck, now I'm all pissed off. $2.85. Sort of, you know what, it kind of reminds me of like the Assassin's Creed 2 thing, where it was Assassin's Creed 2, then it was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, which is basically 2.5, and then Assassin's Creed Revelations, which is like 2.8, and it's like, I mean, Assassin's Creed 3 was a steaming pile of shit, but you know what I mean. You know the point I'm trying to make. Yeah, what my interpretation of these HD remasters are, especially 2.8, is just we're stalling for time. We're trying to appease the Kingdom Hearts fans, but really we're stalling for time. 1.5 and 2.5 I do appreciate because they released content that had never been released in North America before, so the final mix versions of the game, plus the very good 358 over 2 days movie adaptation, which, yeah, just took some cutscenes, but the whole thing was reanimated, so I appreciate that. 2.5 was less so because no one gives a shit about coded, but it does have final mix to Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix, which is like, yeah, that's worth it. But 2.8! 2.8! Do I like the angry video game nerd? Yeah, he was basically like my inspiration, just like any YouTuber was his inspiration. He's one of the inspirations, but a very large one. Hello, Rob Bob. Nice. Okay, 2.8. Okay, this is the last thing I'm going to say about 2.8. It's going to be a Dream Drop Distance remaster, and then some movie that connects, like Aqua's story to Kingdom Hearts 3, and then I don't even know what the third thing is. Have I ever tried sushi? At some point, yeah, but I don't like fish in general, let alone sushi. I'm a very boring, culinary person. Like, I could get by with eating nothing but burgers. No, that's not true. I would throw up after, like, 3 days of eating nothing but burgers. But I can go with a very limited cuisine because I just don't care. What's the most proud review? Well, definitely Star versus the Forces of Evil I'm very proud of, technically speaking. Like, this is something you guys wouldn't notice at all because you didn't spend hours staring at it, but, like, all of the stuff that I did in it, all the green screen work and everything was very, like, it was very competent, so that makes me good, and it makes me smile, and also, I just think the script was well written, but that's just me. But, like, proud of? Well, I try to be proud of every review. I think the better question is which review am I not proud of, and that would be the Pokemon the first movie review. I'm not proud of that at all. I'm surprised Bulbatube still has it on his channel. I'm not proud of that review at all. Rick and Morty, yeah, it'd be, well, no, there already is a Rick and Morty game, Pock and Morty's. That exists. Whoops. Sorry. What's my favorite burger? I really like Harvey burgers, but they don't have any in my town. The closest one is Vancouver, which is like an hour and a half drive away. So yeah. But like the ones actually within my range, I'd say the Triple O burgers at White Spot are pretty good, but nothing compared to my dad's barbecued burgers. Holy shit, those were good, and unfortunately the recipe died with him, because yeah, he never told any of us his special way of making barbecue burgers. Have I heard about Surf's Up too? Yes, I have. Yeah, well, Nabibble, you did animation for me. Remember that? Remember when you were my first ratings animation? Do I have Taco Bell where I am? Yeah, we're just Canada. We're not like the fucking, we're not like a prehistoric cave country. We have Taco Bell. You were surprised at the comments, Kuroda? I'm not. It's super nostalgic for everyone. Besides, the way we planned it was bad, as in, I basically asked him if I could put the video on his channel to get subscribers, which is not the way a collaboration is supposed to work. You're supposed to have both channels contributing equally to it, but I just put my video on his channel because I asked him to, and he was nice to let me do it, but it was like, people go to his channel to see him, not me. If they want to see me, they can come to my channel, so, um, yeah, so I understand why people were upset, but yeah, some of the things they said are just super nasty, and I can't even look at that. I can't even think about it anymore. Just, yeah. Taco John's? Do we have Taco John's? I don't know. I don't pay attention to the taco restaurants that are in my area, so I don't know. But, maybe. What's my favorite AVGN review? Oh man, I like so many of them. Most of his recent ones I can't say I like very much. But, jeez, so many of them. Do I have a Johnny Rockets? No, I don't think so. I don't plan to do any more Pokemon related stuff because I can't review it properly. It's like fucking walking on hot coals. I'm not up to date with Pokemon at all. I don't have any nostalgia for it. Pokemon reviews are best left to people who are nostalgic about it. I'm not. Yeah, that's my text noise. Every time you guys message me on Facebook, that goes off. So sometimes after like a review goes up or you guys are commenting frequently on a thing, I'm constantly hearing, "Oh, every single one of you, not you." Just like constant stream of this, and it's like, oh my god, shut up. Rob Bob, I'm going to see Zootopia on Saturday. I want to see what all the yiffing fuss is about. Mewtwo Strikes Back. Hmm. I haven't really gotten any requests to review Pokemon movies at all. I don't think there's a single one on my list because people don't want me to shit all over their nostalgic memories, basically. Okay, now you're just gonna. Hey, Goddess. All right, now you're just doing this to piss me off. You better stop. Oh god. Oh man, I can't do all the Pokemon movies. I can't do that. Oh, man. Oh, boy, that's funny. Oh no, I shouldn't have told you guys that. Now you're just gonna be doing that all day. Oh no. Oh god. What the hell is that ringtone? It's the Demo Man from Team Fortress 2. One of his drunk lines. God. I have Do Not Disturb mode enabled after 2 a.m. so you guys can't wake me up. Can I review DreamWorks Home? I don't know what that is. But if it's animated, I could add it to my list. I have 206 suggestions and I've completed 14 of them. Alright, stop it, seriously. Oh boy. I really shouldn't have told you that. Okay, I'll have to do a bit of research on that. My opinions on Five Nights at Freddy's? Well, I don't actually give two shits about the game itself. I have nothing against it. If people want to get jump scared all their life, that's fine with me, but I just do not like the fan base at all. It's true, fan bases can ruin things, and, you know, I'm trying to find, like, source filmmaker stuff on the workshop, and I just constantly have to shift through this stupid Five Nights at Freddy's shit all the time. There's so much fan art I have to sift through. It's like, I don't understand the appeal. I don't get it. But, you know, that's just me waving my crotchety old man cane over here, I guess. If you guys want to like Five Nights at Freddy's, go right the fuck ahead, but I will have no part of it. I don't read webcomics, Ace of Hunter. Sorry. I don't know what OTEP is. Little strings, sorry. Um I guess it would I would think it would be a furry thing, yeah, but that's the thing is I don't I guess I never really saw it that way. I just saw it as being obnoxious. But if it's a furry thing, yeah, I guess. Have I seen Welcome to Hell? No. Ugh, game theory, yeah. That guy's voice is so annoying. The way he talks like this all the time. Hey, that's a game theory. It's like, shut up. I'm assuming that's something bad. So, yeah. Okay, sure. If you want. Do you mean Josie and the Pussycats, Goddess Mirror? I don't really listen to new metal. I have like a few old Linkin Park songs from when I was like 8 or something. So yeah, those are just there because I'm too lazy to take them off my playlist, but I don't listen to new metal all that much. I prefer symphonic metal or Japanese rock, stuff like that. Rob Schneider, doop-de-doo, doopy-doopy-doopy-doo. Until one day, a doopy-doopy-doopy-doop, doop-doop, to teedly tum. From the creators of Dur and Tum to Teedly Tumpaderp, Rob Schneider is de derp de derp de teedly derpy derpy dum, rated PG-13. People have said that I should go on Rebel Taxi's pizza party podcast or whatever the fuck it's called, but apparently he won't even consider you if you don't have 100,000 subscribers minimum. It's like, wow, that's rude. But whatever. He's entitled to his whateverness. No, I don't like Rage Against the Machine. There was that one song by them in Guitar Hero 3, and I hated it. I hated playing it. I mean, admittedly, it was fun to play, but the actual song itself was like, how did I feel when Gravity Falls ended? If you want to know, watch my mini Mondays on the Gravity Falls finale. Well, I don't know then. I don't know what his prerequisites are for being on his show. Can you guys still see me? I'm assuming that's a yes. So anyway, yeah, so I used to like Avenged Sevenfold when I was 15 after seeing them at the Uproar Festival with Disturbed. Um, my like for them has fallen out recently, but yeah, I still like their, you know what, I only really like their Nightmare album just because it's not like little whininess. It's actually got some real melodic depth to it, and I like it. Actually, one of my favorite songs is from that album, Save Me. That is a great song. No, I had like one song by Nine Inch Nails, but I took it off my playlist because I never listened to it. Okay, why would I do a review on Caillou? Seriously, what would you expect me to say? Would you expect me to say anything other than it's horrible? You can't. I can't review a show like that. It's it's not for me, you know. It's for little kids. Wow, Nibibble, that's rude. I would be grateful for the invitation. Even if I wasn't interested, I wouldn't tell him to go fuck himself. I would just be like, "Thank you very much for the invitation. I'm going to, but unfortunately I'm going to have to decline." You can burn a lot of bridges by you painting. It's like, speed up. Just talk like regular people. No child speaks that slowly. Have I seen Log Horizon? No. Oh, that's not true. No, wait, that was Guilty Crown. Never mind. No, I've never seen Log Horizon. Incubus? No. Nope, nope, nope. Evanescence? I used to be into Evanescence for a bit. I can sing Evanescence, but I don't listen to it anymore. Anyway, we're gonna start wrapping up here, because I apologize for that weird stopping of the stream there for a bit. But, yeah, anything else you guys want to know or ask or want me to tell you or what? Just keep in mind, if something is made for children and it is for them exclusively, I will not review it. Like Dora the Explorer. Like, there's nothing to garner from that. There's no analysis I can give it. It's just for children. I don't listen to remixes. Sorry, I prefer I prefer the original versions mostly. Have I seen Kubo and the Two Strings new trailer? Oh yeah. Holy shit, does that look good. I'm sorry, I'm not very good with puns. You'll have to forgive me. Well, I'm good with puns, but only at certain times. I can't just spontaneously conjure a pun. Commander Peepers. Okay, I think that is going to be it for tonight, because I have to render my episode and get it uploaded before my computer explodes. So, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. And I hope you liked tomorrow's episode. It was a huge pain in the ass to make, so I hope you guys like it. But yeah, I will see you all next week, and I will talk to you later. Have a good night, everybody.